Okay, let's... Oh, I didn't check my post. So we'll see if anything's sold when we go back to town. Let's start, see if we can get a soul shard. Oops. Let's get a soul shard. Nice. How are the combat sounds? Are they a bit better? My pleasure, Queen of Cats. I appreciate you being here. So we did turn them down a little bit. We've got a priest over here. Let's see if we can get one of these guys on their own. Then we'll use the Curse of Recklessness so he doesn't run away. That guy is on his own as well. Oh, that was nice. The priest buffed our little minion. We've already got one. I'm gonna try for that guy. See if he comes. Nope, he does not come on his own. Run away. Run away. It's fine. Oh, he left. Trying to help out the priest a little bit because they kind of caught some of that aggro from us. And we don't want to be horrible players. There we go.
Thank you.
We will thank them. Okay. So I think between us, they're sitting down for a drink. But if we time this right, let's do that. And then we can also heal ourselves up. There we are. Oops. Cool. Hey, Kit Flex, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Alright, so we've got 2 out of 8 nobles. And we're just gonna travel along. We might be able to do some of the harvest watches as well. Is there any gnolls here? Oh, we've got one. We want to be super careful that we don't get trapped by respawns. We still may. just need to be extra vigilant. And then we can probably grab that guy. Let's do a little drain of life and heal ourselves up. And then come in and loot before things respawn. There we go. We don't need this guy, but he's kind of in the way. There we are. Let's get this guy. He'll be a good source of linen for us. And he's just going to throw knives at us from behind the toilet. And we'll curse of recklessness so he doesn't run away. It looks like all the harvest watchers are dead. But we'll try and we'll kill everything along the way. Because we are a little behind on levels. So if we can kind of kill things. Yeah, all the harvest watchers are dead. Okay. Sure, you want it, you take it, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue over mobs. It really doesn't bother me. Oh no, his... Oh jeez. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, he's immune. That's not good. I'll pop a house pot. Oh, Doug's dead. Oops. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I need drain life, please. There we go. We'll just wait for our mana to come back. And we will, I think, get our Voidy Boy back. Because our little imp is very good for DPS. But our Voidy Boy, let's sit and have a drink. Have some food. And we'll get our Voidy Boy out. Let's summon our Voidy Boy. There we are, there is Zang V-Hug. There's another Harvest Watcher over here. So let's send you over. Hopefully we won't get too beat up. There we are. just level a little bit. There we are. These guys are the same level as us, so they are a little bit more tricky to deal with. Oh, there's another one. Let's go get him. Oops. Let me know if the combat sirens get too loud. We can always turn them down a bit more. Let's rebuff. I think maybe we'll kill some of the Defias around here. Just for the XP. We'll change the curse. Hopefully they won't aggro from the house. And hopefully we won't get a surprise spawn. Is there two? Yeah, there's two in there. We don't want to deal with those two. There we go, there's a Harvest Watcher back. So let's deal with him. Keep an eye on our surroundings. There we are. Any others spawning in? Oh, yep, right there. So we'll do that one. Some immolate. And then corruption. And then wand. Let's try and get another healthstone. So we have a backup. There we are. Oops. We're just gonna chill out. There we go. And we'll just deal with these guys that are on the edge. So we don't want to have any surprises. And we'll just wand so we can get some mana back. There we are. We just want to keep an eye out so we don't get surprised. And because we've got rested XP, we are getting 200% from killing mobs. So hopefully we can level up a little bit quicker. These are not the right guys, so it's only the ones in this field, and then another one off over that way. We're just waiting for some harvest watches to respawn, so we could go check. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're good. We'll check the null camp, see if we have any luck. So on our own, we don't really want to deal with those guys. But there is the guy at the back that we should be able to get without aggroing anybody else. Hopefully. Hey beast, how you doing? I want him to walk away from the group a little bit though. So we don't want to aggro those guys. Sleep deprived once again. Oh dear. Are you able to rest? Let's make sure we've got Curse of Recklessness on him, so then he doesn't run away. Well, I hope you're good despite the sleep deprivation. Oh, there we go. So I would say unless we can team up with some people, we can't take on a group of gnolls at the moment. Any other guys spawn back in? There's one over there. And that guy there. So we just want to keep an eye that we don't aggro more than one, because that would be bad. There we are. We'll send our Voidy Boy off to that guy. Hey Grave Mist. Yes, ASMR plus wow. Because really, it's a very cozy game. How are you doing? We are doing a law run. So we are not leveling optimally. We are following the law and reading every quest to see where it takes us. There's one thing I am very... Is my bags full? Oh, my bags are full. Oh, we got a copper tube. Is that what we need for that quest in Darkshire? You're good searching for something relaxing while working? Looks like you're good now. Well, I hope you enjoy the stream. We really need to sell. Ooh, new stuff. Ooh. Yoink. I've lost my train of thought. Let's try and sort out my inventory a little bit. can we get rid of? We don't need the hops. We'll delete those. And we're leveling our cooking with our fishing. So we don't need to worry about cooking materials. We will get rid of that. And I did scan the auction house before the stream. I might as well loot that now. So let's grab that guy. We're gonna aggro this buzzard as well by the looks of it. Or not, handy. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hey Novel Lord, how are you? Let's get the vulture out of the way. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Let's do that. And everyone else, make sure you have a sip. We've got to make sure you're looking after yourselves. But we do need to go and sell things out of my inventory. You're not too bad having wine? Oh. I'm glad you're not too bad. I'm good, thank you. Okay, let's head over to this farm. There is a NPC there that we can sell to. And a safe place for us to go through our inventory. And we're already halfway through our level. I think it'd be handy to do a level up before we go back into that cave where we died a few times last stream. Okay, let me just go through our inventory to see if we've got any upgrades in gear. So they are leather gloves, leather, pants wise, sword, linen, leather. That's not an upgrade. Nope, we can sell everything.
What can I do for you?
And our junk will auto sell. We'll sell the meat. I think it's a bronze tube we need in Duskwood. So I think I'll just sell this because we don't need it. How's TVC going? It's going really well. Oh, they auction. Let's keep hold of those. So we haven't done too much TBC, obviously, on our warlock, but on my main character that I play with my partner, we are level 63, and we've just moved into the second zone, the Zangrilar Marsh. Is that what it's called? Zangrilar Marsh. I'll send these to my priest, I think.
Light bless you.
There we go. So I'm really enjoying TBC at the moment. Yeah. With my other characters, because I want to play my rogue more, like, which is my kind of solo character, but I haven't had much time for her. She's only level 25, so I am considering buying a boost. And the only downside to that really is the fact that I would have to go around to the usual leveling zones to work on my alchemy, which doesn't really bother me. But one of those things that kind of annoy me about every WoW expansion is that somehow they always manage to kind of crap on the game previous. I'm not going to earn anywhere near as much money as I would if I just didn't kind of boost and go to the Outlands. Because just spending a few levels there already, the amount of money and XP is just miles better. It's tricky. I don't know if I will buy a boost. I'm in two minds about it. Because I want to level the rogue, because I want to learn. Oh, thank you. And kind of learn how to rogue, you know. Because I have always mained priest, Healy priest. And I've never really dabbled too much into DPS or tanking.
Greetings.
There we are, we've done the killing fields.
For the Alliance.
Good work, friend, you have earned your pay well. Who knows, perhaps Westfall will prosper once again. And we get some new robes, which is very nice.
Be careful.
So let's pop those on. Not as nice looking, but definitely a big upgrade. So let's just sell those last bits again. Keep our inventory clear. We'll disenchant that one. Because it's soulbound, we can't sell that on the auction house. You've been wanting to get into it, but you can't decide whether to play on Dream Scythe or Night Slayer. I can't comment on either of those because I'm on EU Thunderstrike. So I don't know what they're like to play on. I'm not a PvP girly, unfortunately. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, so we've just got the Defias, Looters, Pillagers, and No Pause to get now. So I'll head back this way. We don't need to worry about those guys anymore. I am going to kind of try and play it safe just because we're not leveling the most ergonomically or efficiently, should I say. Because we are following the law, we are doing quests at a level that I would normally not be doing them. I normally follow the greens, but I don't normally read all of the quests. So we're just going to have to kind of kill some extra mobs and things along the way, which rested XP will help us with. Is that the same priest from earlier? I'm gonna send... Let's see how we can do this. That rogue is about to go and do something. So if I do that... There we go, that rogue's gone in for that one. And then they'll probably wait for us to take on one or two of these, and then they'll be able to go in and yeah, they're gonna take these two, which is absolutely fine. Kind of unofficially working together. And we'll just help them out here a little bit. You've been wanting to get into it. But since the server here is dead, you've got to play NA. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. It's really nice to see people still leveling on this server, because I honestly thought doing this playthrough now, I was going to kind of kick myself in the butt a little bit, but with everyone moving on to TBC content, but it's not too bad. There's quite a few warlocks around, oddly. I'm not sure why. Any gnolls over here? Looks like they're all dead. We'll deal with the buzzard. Oh, tummy gurgles. I am a little hungry. We will keep moving along because we do need to head back towards the Gold Coast Quarry. And they've both aggroed, okay. That is fine, I didn't think they would. That's not a problem. I do main alliance. I would like to do a horde playthrough as well. I've dabbled quite a bit in early game horde playing, but I've never really got to any end game horde playing. Let's try and drag this guy over here a little bit. There we are. But me and my partner have agreed that next fresh start, wherever that may be, I'm hoping that they're gonna maybe redo. Oops. That was nearly a bad thing. I'm hoping they're gonna redo like the classic era servers that don't move, because obviously they are the original ones from kind of 2019, but they are an absolute mess. So I think a fresh start classic era would be nice. You know, something you can sink your teeth into and it's just going to be permanently there. I would also, because I have sunk so much time currently into Alliance, it's really hard to jump over to Horde. But I would like to at least do a playthrough like this, where we read all the quests and explore the Horde side of the story, because I do, it's kind of tricky. Aesthetically, I prefer Alliance. Night elves are my jam. And it would be nice, like I don't mind the undead race, but which is a good thing actually, because I would like to do kind of the lore playthrough on undead, because the amount of times they mention Lordaeron just in kind of so far up to level kind of 15 that I'm curious to learn more about that. Oh, we only need one more pull. Hopefully this is our guy. But I've only ever got to max level once prior to this. We've got all of our null pulls, lovely. So, being an alcoholic, I'm very experienced in early game content. Alright, we need to travel over this way. And see if we can do the Defias. And I lost what I was saying. My brain at the moment, my brain fog is ridiculous. So for any of you that don't know, I am chronically ill and it comes with brain fog. And because I've just come out of a flare-up, it's been quite bad. To the point, if any of my lovely peeps from D&D are watching, close your ears. So yesterday we played D&D, and my character is unknowns to my character, part Asimar, but my character doesn't know about it. So it's only kind of between me and the DM, and she's going to discover it later. And one of the other players did a ability to detect like celestials, and we're gonna go do these guys. I don't like this cave. And the DM was like, oh, you know, you sense, you know, a slight celestial near you. And I was sat like, oh my god, who's part celestial? Who is it? And I'm looking at everyone's faces for like a little telltale sign of who it is. And then like 2 minutes later, it dawns on me that it's me. And I just completely forgot. You've yet to get character past early gaming classic. I don't blame. I'm such an alcoholic. Ooh, that's bad. We can't take on 3. Oh, that's not happening. Especially if one of them's a caster. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, I've gotten used to it, but it does get very tedious. But I have to find the funny in it. It needs to be funny somehow. There we go, and then let's help out our guy. Let's heal ourselves up a little bit. It's just one of those things. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It is such a pain in the bum. How are you casting through the building when I can't? Oh, I'm gonna die. And I'm aiming at the wrong person. Oh dear. Oops. It's fine. We died. I do love the early game. Admittedly, we're having a tougher time here because we're not following the green quests. And that is what it is. But if you follow the green quests, it's so chill, it's so easy. And I always love the idea of having a character with every profession so that I can be self-sufficient. Oh yeah, the undead starting zone is gorgeous. So is the elf starting zone. I love the elf areas. I think for me, it's probably the elf starting zone. I love Taldrasel and Darnassus. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't really hang out in Darnassus because, you know, world buffs don't drop there or anything like that. Let's eat and have a drink. These guys all grouped a little bit. We might be able to go down here. I need to get a soul stone. But it's the cat. casters that are the problem. Oh, we can get this one. I also in TBC love the Blood Elf starting zone. The Blood Elf starting zone is gorgeous. Hey! Gets clout. That took me a minute then. How are you doing, Clout? Oh, she died too early. That's fine, we can skirt around the edges. You're amazing. I'm glad. I'm good, thank you. Just trying to navigate. I'm not getting dead. The best we can. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. They are both casters. We don't want to deal with them. Oh, and Cloud, thank you for the follow. Maybe we do take a look over towards the cave. We want to avoid that guy because he is mean. And hopefully we will ding level 16 shortly. We're just going to go around the edge. Oh, someone has a beard of bacon. Some people are very clever. Okay, I do want to create another health stone. So we will do that. And then... Ooh, I don't want to deal with two doggos. Let's just head down this way. And hopefully we can take on some of these guys a bit more one-on-one. And then we can also use like Curse of Recklessness so they don't run. There we go. Let's do this other caster. Try and play this a little bit more smart. And we can cast through trees, it's fine. There we go. We need to heal up a little bit. So let's munch some bread. Okay. Let's grab this guy. And again, let me know if any of the combat noises get too loud. Do I have a favourite class? Oops. My main is healer. But I'm very much enjoying rogue at the moment as well. But I think because I've spent the most time playing priest, it's probably my favourite. Oh, you've dinged. What about you? What are your guys' favourite classes? Now, we do need to go see our trainer, but I wouldn't mind getting this done first. You love a mage. You're leveling a warlock right now? Oh, amazing. What level are you? I've seen quite a few warlocks around. One bar from 66. Oh, nice. I have a priest that is 63. We're not going to go in the cave because we are going to get ganked by respawns. And I don't want to do that. Let's pop back over here, see if we can pick off any of the guys on their own again. And we'll try and get this quest complete. And we can go see our trainer. So I think the only class I've got to high level is a priest. Like, I've tried low level mage staff, low level warlock staff, and low level rogue. I think the only classes I haven't tried are paladin, warrior. Oh, I do love a druid as well. PvE for me. I'm not the biggest fan of PvP. I'm definitely more of a... I love the leveling experience and just questing and chilling. Like, especially if you're solo, it gets bad enough trying not to get ganked by mobs, let alone other players. Could try. I don't want to take on two. If we summon our Voidy Boy, we can probably take on both of them. Hopefully. Right, you go in there, and then I'm gonna curse you. And hopefully get this guy down before he kills me. And then we can help our Voidy Boy out. Oh, we've got a blue leather bag. When did we get that? Ooh. We've got an 8 slot. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Oops. It is, yeah. Other games that I tend to play are they're not very MMO. Oh, that person's back. survival games like The Sims, Animal Crossing, Pokemon Let's Go, Minecraft. Oh, what's that? Oh, they're mail. They might sell though. No upgrades. What else do I play? I'm trying to think now. What other games do I play? Oh, Baldur's Gate. Love some Baldur's Gate. I've got over 400 hours in Baldur's Gate, but I've never done Act 3. I could see if there's a way to do a cozy ASMR playthrough of Baldur's Gate. I don't know if I have as much control over the volumes as I do in WoW. There we go, we'll get the guys outside again. Real as fuck, yeah. We'll change the curse. I don't know, something always puts me off Act 3 when I get there. Like, it's not as streamlined or I don't know, easy to play as Act 1 and 2 are. Like, I would love to complete the game, I really would. But there's just something about Act 3 that's not the vibe. So we only need one more of these guys. So let's grab that one. Obviously I play D&D, but that's not really a computer game. It's kind of MMO-y. There we go. So we only need looters. We could get them over here. Trying to do this in a safe-ish manner. Hey Matthew, how are you? And someone else is just coming out of the cave. So there's no real point going in there. Oh, I've got a pop-up on my Twitch panel. More control for ads. We're introducing a new way for you to schedule ad breaks during your stream. Can I do less ads, please? That would be nice. Set up a schedule. The The panel allows you to see the timeline of. Okay. I want to run less ads. I would like no ads. But that's not an option. You're sad because you're trying to chill to ASMR while neighbours. Oh, I hate DIY noises. They can be so overstimulating. Have you got any noise cancelling headphones that might help? "7 months? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That sounds like absolute hell. It happened to me a few years ago. And it was the neighbours because I live in a semi-detached house. Are these all pillagers? Pillagers. They are all pillagers. I blame the UK. Yeah. I would love to live in the middle of nowhere. No. Let's send you in there. And then I'm going to take this guy. My dream is to earn enough so I can save up and move to Scotland. Oh, jeez, there's a guy there. Oh, we're dying a little bit. Let's pop that, pop that. Kill this guy. Oh, let's heal you. Oh, he's disarmed me. Rude. Come help me, boy. Because I am dying. Let's just keep health funneling and he'll eventually die. Just want to live in a big house in a valley. Oh, that would be perfect. That sounds like a dream. Right, we only need one more looter. So let's have a quick little snack. Get our health up. And then we can go deal with those two. Or maybe the guy behind if they're a looter. Like, I want to be able to take you guys out for an outdoor stream, or, you know, we can just go sit in the garden and do ASMR, listen to the birds. And not have neighbours making all sorts of ungodly noises. We are done. Let's try and head back to town. We do need to kill the messenger, but that is a level 18 quest. And we are only level 16. So I don't think that's going to be the best idea. Don't shoot the messenger. We need to. We need his message. But we need to go and do our level up. My gaming channel's only got 83 subscribers because one, I've only just started uploading to it again, and the content I was doing prior was a little bit more kind of your stereotypical, kind of cozy, but just standard gaming content. And then last year I started, oh thank you,
Much appreciated.
doing journal ASMR and then traditional ASMR, and now I've sort of ventured into gaming ASMR. So I've only been uploading there for a couple of months. Okay, let's have a sip before we read some quests.
Well met.
Okay.
Be careful.
Your worth to the People's Militia has been validated by your brave acts thus far. Thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate that.
Light bless you.
Some Defias have eluded us, but my most trusted scout reports that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside, all the way in the southern Westfall. We believe they're hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move, slay the witches in the name of the People's Militia. So now we need to kill 15 Defias Highwaymen, 5 Defias Pathstalkers, and 5 Defias Knuckle Dusters. Ooh. Oh, my one's better.
For the Alliance.
And then,
You need something? See you around.
well done, Lunafell, with valiant adventurers such as yourself, fighting alongside the People's Militia. Westfall just might return to the prosperous breadbasket it once was. Please accept this in recognition of your tireless efforts. And we get some new bracers. Lovely.
See you later.
Let's pop those on. And then let's pop to Stormwind and go and see our trainer, as well as sell up our stuff. Oh, why are you all glowy? Oh, you've got Curse of Stelvin.
Hey there.
I would like a ride to Stormwind.
Safe travel.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, I do try and do one video per week minimum per channel. So Mondays is ASMR, Wednesdays is gaming, which currently is WoW. Hey Yakshu, how you doing? And then Fridays is journal stuff. I am doing WoW ASMR. It's a very cozy game, and the ambience of WoW is very relaxing. Combat sounds, not so much, but thankfully we can turn those down. We are currently a level 16 Warlock, and we're about to go and see our trainer. So we're going to head over towards the back of the Mage Quarter to the Slaughtered Lamb. Oh, we should check our post as well while we're here. Because we put some stuff on the auction house, which has all sold. Lovely. So we managed to make a gold from that. Oh, that was a throat gurgle into a tummy gurgle. Yeah, it's because I'm getting hungry. I had breakfast too long ago. My body is asking for sustenance. Okay, let's speak to our warlock
Can I help
trainer. I am interested in warlock training. Let's see what we get. So we finally have a buff we can give to other people, which is 10 minutes of water breathing, and then level 2 life tap. So we'll train all
See you around.
and go into our spell book and pop life tap down there, and then underwater breathing we will pop somewhere. Yeah, about there. And then if we summon our imp, we can see if we have
Salutations!
any tomes or grimoires that we can learn. And we can also sell him some of our junk. There we go. Let's pop these up here. And then we'll pop our bag in the bank. Anything for our imp? So we've got Grimoire of Sacrifice. That is for our Void Walker. So we'll grab that. And that is it.
You have a great day now.
So we can resummon our Voidy Boy. And yet again, he does not like this place. Come get out of the fire and let's teach you sacrifice. So this sacrifices the Void Walker, giving its owner a shield that will absorb 305 damage for 30 seconds. While the shield holds, spellcasting will not be interrupted by damage. I don't think he will. I don't blame him. And then that is our level up. Not too much this time, but we do have a bit of a get out of jail free card with sacrifice. And then we'll head to the bank and to the auction house. That is a very cool mount. What mount is that? White Waldo Buck. I have never seen that mount before. How do you get it? That was a really cool mount. I love the purple tiger mount from Winter Spring as well. I do plan on doing the big grind for the purple tiger mount on my priest. Someone's leaving their totems.
Good day to you.
Let's... Still got Stormpike's delivery. Let's do a little bit of tailoring while we're here. So we have a bunch. So let's see what we can do. Let's make some bolts of linen. And then I believe that's 1 and 1. Heavy linen gloves might be the next thing to level up with. But the linen belt is still yellow. But we can get more materials from doing the robes. So I think it's probably going to be best. Or do we want to try and work our way probably more towards wool so we can get 8 slot bags? We have got old Blanchie's feeding pouch, which I am very sure in Classic used to be a 4 slot bag, not an 8 slot bag. And we've just found a blue leather bag, and then the others are 6 slots, which were gifted to us by a very nice stranger. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Let's do the heavy linen gloves. We will need more coarse thread, but this should get us the most levels. And then maybe we can go and see our tailoring trainer while we're here as well. And we don't need to do any cooking or fishing because we have already maxed that out to 150. Is it 150? And now we need to go and get the books from Ashen Vale and Booty Bay. I don't think we're gonna get any law to drive us over to the elf area. So maybe we go on an adventure and go to the other continent, grab some flight points. We will have to do the wetlands run, which may involve a lot of death. That's very possible. We've still got 4. Let's go pick up
Safe
some
travels.
more thread and go see the tailoring trainer, which is kind of back the way that we were. But if we can keep up with the tailoring, we can make ourselves some new gear and some upgrades. And the same with enchanting. But enchanting tends to be a bit more of a kind of expensive profession to have. So it's about kind of setting a limit to what items will you
Need help?
disenchant and what will you sell. So we can learn hand stitch linen breeches. We'll train that. And the barbaric vest. Oh, we don't really need the boots or the cape. I tend to just learn things with stats, because there's no point spending all of your money on all of these
Go
recipes
with honor, friend.
when you won't
Step
use
on up.
them. So let's grab a stack of 20 coarse thread, and then we'll do 2 more gloves. And we can also sell these back. And it does say that these auction for 15 silver. We will try and sell 2 pairs to see if they do,
See you around.
but they may not sell, which is fine. Oh, we're 1 level off 75. That's such a shame. I don't think there's anything
Light
else I
with
can make. Is there?
For the Alliance.
That will just give me 1 level, no. That's fine. So let's go and list these things on the auction house. Now the economy is still slightly wonky because of like the boost buying and stuff. So some things I don't see these selling for 3 gold somehow. Let's undercut a little bit for 2 gold. Nah. 1 gold. I don't think they'll sell otherwise. Oh, that's quite a price drop. But we need to try and save up for our mount. So anything we can sell, we will. And then let's go and post my light feathers to my priest. we're gonna send mail to. Nope, it's not a Luna. It's a Violet. And pop those in. There we go. Because we still do need to go to Iron Forge.
Hello.
And make our way to Dunmorrow to deliver the package. So we
See
could
you
go and
later.
do that. Because our quests are a little above us. So the way you get to Iron Forge before you've got the flight path is through the tram in the Dwarven district. So let's go and discover Iron Forge and run down to do Stormpike's delivery, which might also allow us to pick up some other quests in the Dwarven district, not in the Dwarven district, in the Dwarven area. Or we could do the Deep Run Roundup as well. It's a fairly easy quest. Oh, someone's bought my hunting gloves. Nice. So it was worth undercutting. So we're now heading into the Dwarven district. So if you're doing engineering, mining, or blacksmithing, this is where your trainers are. So we'll head through here. And then what we can do is the quest, I think it's on the other side, or is it this guy? He's not showing.
Greetings. Very
Oh,
well
can we
then.
not do the quest? Interesting. It might be on the other side. And now we just wait for the tram. And there are some hidden Easter eggs along the tram journey. I won't try and look for them because it might cause some motion sickness for some people because it's looking sideways. And with all the pillars, it knocks the camera in and out. But there's a part where we go underwater, and sometimes you can see Nessie. Which is here. It's very hard to try and look around. There we are. I should have turned the HUD off. We're here now. Is the quest on the side? Yes, it is. So we'll do this quest really quick.
Need assistance? Off and away.
A vasty scallywag. R. You looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you need to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. They'll follow ye to the end of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here. We need them alive. Arr. So we need to capture 5 deep run rats.
You have a great day now.
Ooh, give me that. We'll pop that there. So we go up to the rat. We've got 1 out of 5. And we'll run across this way. There is another one. And one more. And that's 5. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good.
Hi, how are you?
Yar, Swabby. What be taking you so long?
Be seeing you.
These all work nicely, matey. My brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab.
Alrighty then.
Now they're in a box.
Can I help you?
My brother Nipsey.
Off and away.
My brother Nipsey runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of the deep run. He needs to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. Ye have ridden a tram before. It's easy, just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. And keep your arms and legs inside during the ride. Least ye be peg-legged for life.
Alrighty then.
We might as well do the bit with backwards and forward thing because we can fly. And we won't really kind of come back to the tram area. So we'll just give it a little bit of time. And then we'll jump on. We'll hand this in. And then we'll head towards Dunborough. It'd be nice if our boy would not just keep standing in me. It does make it look somewhat more magical. Nice purple glow. The tram, the ultimate ASMR, indeed. How are you doing, Ice? There we go.
Good day to you.
My brother Nipsey.
Alrighty then.
Nipsey puts his index finger through one of the air holes in the carton. Alive and kicking, and just in time.
Very good.
Poor Monty, ever since the Gnome Gun incident, he hasn't been the same. That boy has never seen an ocean in his life, let alone being some kind of pirate. At least he keeps the flow of twitching critters coming.
Off and away.
And there we are. Now we'll get the tram one more time. You're good? I'm glad. I'm good, thank you. I'm on the other side of the flare-up, so I'm feeling good. And funnily enough, taking the tram is quicker than the flight point. Okay. This will be our last ride on the tram. And then we're going to do a nip into Iron Forge. And then we're going to have a run through a lovely snowy area into Dunborough. I think it has to be Darnassus, just aesthetically, or what's the Blood Elf main city called? I can't remember. That one's very pretty. What about you? Okay, so we're now in Iron Forge. We're going to go pick up the flight point, and then we're going to go for a bit of a walk. Have we got any quests here that kind of make sense to pick up? Not really, since we are following the law. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oops, at least I muted in time. Where's the door? There's the door. Yeah, Darnassus was mine. Because my elves on the Alliance side are my favourite. That great forge ambience.
How are you?
And we now have the flight point. And now we're going to go for a nice scenic walk. I do love Iron Forge. It is such a vibe. I think each main city has its own charms. Stormwind is very standard in terms of, like, it's the human city. It kind of is what it is. And then, well, before I do that, let me show you where we're running to once we get outside. Let's do a very nice, scenic, snowy walk. So we are gonna head down and round, and then we're gonna head into Loch Modan. Probably makes sense to go to this top one, because that's where Stormpike's delivery is. And then we can run back and pick up the flight point. So everyone get cozy and get comfy as we wander our way to Loch Modan. And then this will also be kind of halfway to the wetlands run. So we could always do that as well, since we'll be kind of halfway there. Thank you so much.
How generous.
Love a good fortitude buff. Let's do our warlock buff. We could have given the priest a underwater breathing buff, but so yeah, we'll head to Loch Modan, because this area is also such a vibe. I love the kind of white cats and stuff, and like hunter pets that you can get here. And also like the white owls you can get from the night elf area, or the white bears. The Undercity is cool. I do like the Undercity. And it's fairly easy to navigate since it's just a giant circle. Just watch out for that elevator. It can kill you. There's like the wolf and bear pets. Yeah. They're nice here. With a snowy white vibe. One thing I would love if it was like, so you know the ball pets? Those, oh thank you. The balls in the Outlands in, what's the area called? The Hellfire Peninsula? Those like demonic balls would be so cool to have as a pet. They would be very cool. And then I think after that, the animals you can have as pets in winter spring as well, like the really pure white owls you can get are gorgeous. And then obviously the purple and blue tigers. Hey Ghost, how are you doing? Got Goldbar Quarry down that way. Just got home from work. Amazing. Hopefully you can chill out and have a nice decompress after work. Look, Modan. I think if we go up to this one, we'll be closer to Stormpike. And then we can run down rather than going backwards and forwards. We can do a big loop. I'm glad you're finding this relaxing, Ghost. It's my main aim. To create a cozy, chill, safe little space in our little corner of the internet. And thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And we'll get a little bit of Discovery XP along the way. I do love snow. Unfortunately, where I live, we don't get a lot of it because we live in the valley. So the snow tends to miss us. Oh, that sounds like a very intensive job. I hope this can help you. And if you need a backlog of things to listen to, I upload all the VODs from gaming, ASMR gaming, ASMR journaling, and traditional ASMR onto YouTube. And it's all the same kind of vibe. Now we're in to Loch Modan. We'll go and see Stormpike. And maybe we should do some quests here. Because we've only got level 17 and 18 quests to do. So doing something a little bit chiller would probably be quite nice if there's some green or lower level yellow quests we can pick up. So we have an armorer, another mountaineer, and here is Stormpike.
Here there.
Well, if it isn't a young, bristling warlock, no doubt drawn here by talk of my exploits in the fields of battle. No time for stories now, for there are great, important deeds that need doing. So if you're looking for glory, then luck shines on you today.
Be good.
You come all the way from Stormwind. I hear it's getting dicey down there in the human lands, with brigades and orcs running about. I haven't seen any orcs, but okay. A perfect place for a warlock to prove their worth.
Watch, get her back.
Ah, so Grimman finally finished my axe. I can't wait to try it against some trogs and kobolds. Many thanks, Lunafell. It was a long distance to travel for this delivery. Here's some coin for your effort.
Off with you.
So we'll pick
Watch your
up
back.
Filthy Paws. The Silver Stream mine to the east ran dry long ago. It was converted by the Miners' League, into storage depot. But now kobolds have moved in, putting their filthy paws on good dwarven tools. – We'll root out those vermin soon enough. but the League wants someone to get their gear out of the mine before we warriors tromp in there and break things. It'll be a tough delve. You might want shorts at your side. The gear is stored in the miners' league crates throughout the mine. Good luck. So we need to collect 4 loads of miner gear.
Be good.
Then Stormpike's order.
Off with you.
There is a dwarven armor smith whose work I admire greatly. His name is Furren Longbeard, and his skill is unmatched. I need a new shield, and I must have one of his. The problem is, Furren is far to the south, in the dwarven district within Stormwind, in the human lands. I can't imagine why he would live there, so far from Ironforge. The humans must pay him a king's ransom to keep him there. So if you want to travel and don't mind making some money, then we'll send you some money. Then will you send Furren my request for a shield? Of course we will.
Be good.
And now we'll head towards town. Hey CS, how are you doing? Now we're gonna head along the road down to Thesselmar and see what else we may be able to pick up. There's a travelling merchant. Let's see
You got
what
my
he might
attention.
have. Food.
Watch your back.
You're sleepy. So glad to be finished work. Catch up on the sleep you lost over the weekend. I'm glad you can rest now and catch up on some sleep. Once we've picked up these quests, we'll have a lovely scenic flight back to Stormwind. Oh, be careful. You're heading towards an alliance town. Although he's probably very high level. Right, let's make sure, we pick up some quests. There's apparently one here. Rat catching. I don't know who has that quest. Is one of these in the inn? Yes. Here we are. Rhoda Hearthstone.
Great to meet you.
There's never a shortage of empty bellies here in Thesselmar. Kids running in and out. Workers from the excavation coming in after a hard day's work. We're famous for our blood sausages. I don't suppose you've ever tried them. No? Well, around here you've got to work for your meals, and don't think just because you're a fancy warlock you'll be any exception. I'll need bear meat, boar intestines for the castings, for the casings, and spider ichor for spice. You get me some of those and leave the cooking to Vidra. Alright, we'll do some blood
Safe
sausage.
travels.
And then we'll pick up. Is there anything down here? No. Nothing down there. There's the guy. Ah, he wanders.
What's on your mind?
Rat
Keep your feet on the
catching.
ground.
We have a real infestation problem to the west. Tunnel rat kobolds have moved into the foothills, setting up dens and fouling our land with their filth. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We want them eliminated. Hunt them, bring me their ears, earn their bounty. You can find the tunnel rat kobolds and their dens west of Thesselmar, littered along the mountainside. You got it. We've got one up here.
What's on your mind?
Mercenaries. 2 months just to hear from Ironforge that will be spared. A handful of soldiers for our own defences. And another 2 months until they arrive. Bad enough that our own town goes unprotected. But the excavation and the dam are open to attacks as well. I have no choice then. It seems I need hired arms. How about you? You seem a likely sort, Warlock. A group of ogres has set up camp on the northeast of the lake. Perhaps you will be one of... words. Perhaps you will be the one to remove the threat to our town.
Safe travels.
Of course, that won't be for some time though. That is a level 19 quest. We have a wanted board. We won't pick that up just yet. That's a level 22.
No.
So we've got Iron Band Excavation. Prospector Iron Band is heading an words. I'm tripping over my own tongue. Prospector Iron Band is heading an excavation of ancient ruins east of the lake. His progress has been slow lately, especially considering all the supplies we've sent him. Ironband's a stout, honest dwarf who values results, which has me worried that forces are at work against him. Go to Ironbrand's excavation and speak with Magma Felhue. He manages the details of the site and will know why there's a slowdown. To get to the excavation site, go around the southern tip of the lake, then head east. Okay.
See you soon.
We have picked up our quests. This one we will leave because it is level 22 plus, and we are only level 16. Right.
What's on your mind?
I need a ride. Let's do the flight to Stormwind.
What's
Be
your
nice and scenic. And you can see the areas we just ran through, plus a little bit extra. And we still get the nice ambience. Thank you for the hydrate. Night Raven, my throat is getting dry. we'll end up going a quick flyby into Ironforge. Oh no, we won't. We're not going to Ironforge. We're going to Stormwind. So there are set flight paths. So I wonder where they're going. Could be anywhere. We're going through the Searing Gorge and the Burning Steps. Show you on the map where we are. So we're just going through. We won't come here until we're in our level 50s. Hey Ultraman, how are you doing? And then we're heading into the from the Searing Gorge into the Burning Steps. I've never been there. I wonder if you can get there. How you doing, Ultraman? And now we're into Elwyn Forest. That is Northshire Abbey. This is the human starting zone. And now we're heading into Stormwind. Okay, let's go and see. Who is it we were going to see for Stormpike? So we're going to head into the Dwarven District to give Stormpike's order. And here we are, into the Dwarven District. And the ambience is more similar to Ironforge. Big furnaces. Here's Fern.
Talk to me.
A letter from the Dwarven Lands. I wonder who would call from so far north.
Off with you.
Ah, a request from one of the Storm Pikes. That's a proud clan, full of quality dwarves. Rich ones too. Thank you, Lunafal. I'll get to work on Mountaineer Stormpike's shield by the end of the day.
Be good.
And there we are. That is our WoW session for today. I have gone a little longer than normal today just because the clocks have changed. So I didn't want anyone to miss out